team. Maybe that's just like the foundation, like his baptism of fire or her baptism of fire, as it were, to understand the team and probably.
Are you saying the foreign coach cannot coach at the Africa games?
No, the point I'm making is that I don't think the problem with the team is that of coaching.
It's structural, actually.
So even if you bring a foreign coach,
and the issue of funding. So you remember that remember that these girls were the former president Claude Jonathan promised that he will host them after winning the African Women Championship. These girls have not been rewarded.
Is that why they didn't qualify?
They have not been rewarded, Tony.
Is that part of it? Is it part of the reason why they can go on their mind? Sabotage that, okay, the president
fulfilled the promises.
Okay.
That we break our backs and put our bodies on the line.
Is that why they said, okay, we will lose?
Well, I don't think they actually went out to lose.
It's an interesting one, really. But a whole lot of issues.
Yeah, if you know that your country has your back at all times and your country is willing to show appreciation for your efforts and your sacrifice. I mean, they have players who are injured and who haven't gotten the same.
Glory of Facebook.
Who hasn't gotten the so why would I go out and break?
Why do you think Nigerians are scoring against us? The Nigerians that scored against us in the first leg. Because they are properly taken care of.
She was born and bred here. She was enticed by a better offer to play for a foreign country, and she took it. And she's reaping the benefits.
And she's destroying us.
And okay. This time next year, she might be at
the let's say something more pleasant. Let's talk about something more pleasant. The CSR boys are back. They are also going to go on break for 1 week. And then they get back for the All Africa Games. But guys, what should be the approach? Now they become a property of the National Sports Commission. Or the National Sports Commission. Yeah, they become the property of the National Sports Commission. But then, what can still be done for this team in terms of getting them ready, knowing that the All Africa Games is going to be a good ground for them to prepare for the Under-23 Championship in Senegal?
Yeah, but before we even talk about what they can do, let us even commend the Nigerian Football Federation and their preparations for this team. I spoke with Timi Ebikaburu, media officer of the team, and he spoke extensively about the fantastic work that Chief Anya Siagu did for the team in Congo. Anya Siagu is an experienced campaigner on the African continent.
And Paul Bassi.
Yeah, and they know the tricks of Francophone countries and the Congolese particularly well. Anya Siagu was instrumental in ensuring that the team had their own accommodation, their own transportation. Everything was in order. And he also even mentioned the fact that at one point, the Congolese cut the telephone networks to the stadium, and that was why they were not even able to send messages or tweets or updates to the Nigerians back at home. It was part of the underhand tactics. But honestly, I was surprised. That was after the match, on their way to the stadium,
network came back.
So he said, and he also mentioned
African football for you.
And he also mentioned the fact that the Eagles played so well that the Congolese were amazed. They were hailing them. That even if not for the security there, Claude Roy would have been in hospital.
They did probably.
Yeah, but having said that,
they are used to dealing with him now.
but having said that, we must commend the Nigerian Football Federation Association about what they've done with this team and the fact that the All African Games can be a fantastic, ground to prepare this team for what will come in November. Make no mistake about it. The African Under-23 Championship will be a difficult tournament. The All Africa Games will be equally difficult as well. We have some really interesting teams there as well. But I think we have an opportunity to blood this team, to put them in fighting form, in a competitive mode. The fact that the vast majority of this team is drawn from the Nigerian Premier League is also heartwarming, which means that CSR and the NFA have learned from the mistakes of the past. So a lot can be done to prepare this team. And with CSR at the helm, a man who has consistently shown that some say he's the favorite of the gods of football, that he always seems able to find a result when everything seems to go down the drain. And so I don't think this team will be easy to write off.
Okay, let me read this tweet from our good friend, Darlington Amadi. He says, the excuse for the loss in Bata is not tenable. If you are better than your opponents, you don't succumb after taking the lead. All right? It's a possibility, but then if the referee is really up against you, sometimes you can be up against it. But ordinarily, these girls should have done a lot better if we had the compliment of everybody for the game. But I hope that we can do something and go to the All Africa Games and redeem our battered image, because our image right now is battered. The battered in batter.
And we have not won the All African Games. That's the Super Falcons.
We've won it before.
Where?
2003, Abuja.
No, we didn't win.
You know,
we won. We beat South Africa 1 in the final.
Okay,
in Abuja.
Okay, the team that lost to Cameroon.
But the truth is that we're not giving a...
Have we won for the men before? A long time ago, 73 or thereabouts.
Yeah, when we hosted.
But so it's a long time we won gold at the last game.
Actually even giving Equatorial Guinea a lot of credit. These are two-time African champions.
Yeah, there's a good side.
These are one of the few teams that can actually beat the Super Falcons on the African continent. So
they are the only ones that have beaten us.
Yeah, so all
at the African Women's Championship.
Nigeria lost badly, and this thing, we are not giving the Equatorial Guineans, you know, the credit that they deserve. They are two-time African champions, and if any team in Africa can beat Nigeria,
it should be Equatorial Guinea.
They would be one of them.
Okay, let's find out and just wish the girls the best of luck and tell them to pick themselves up very quickly and try to get gold at the All Africa Games for Nigeria. Tony, thank you so much for your time. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow. Let's go on a quick break now. This time, we take you to Port Harcourt, bring you highlights of Sharks against Warri Wolves, match day 20 in the Globe Premier League. And that's a preview, just to prepare you for our review of matches played today in the league. Sharks will be playing against Sunshine tomorrow, and that could tell a lot about how the log will be at the end of the week. But let's take you to Port Harcourt now, bring you those highlights. By the time we're back, we're going to do a counter. We'll be making a return to Sports Tonight, and we'll be together taking a look at games played today in the Premier League. Join us again.
Something that will have uppermost in their minds as they go for goal against Warri Wolves. Will they get it from this free kick? Here it comes, Bomate! What a free kick! What a free kick from Bomate Frederick, putting Sharks ahead in this match. They took that off me. I was going to say that hopefully they will go into the lead with a free kick, and surely Sharks have gone into the lead. But Bomate Frederick with scintillating a free kick that had a goalkeeper diving in futility.
Well, perhaps I have not spoken too soon. I said that their good season might just start from this free kick. And as if Bomate Frederick was reading the script, he curved that one beautifully beyond the despairing dive of Okemute Oda. Tried as he did, his right fingers got to it, but there was so much power behind Obuamate's free kick that's earned for his team the first goal of this game.
CEO of Warri Wolves. Chance coming for Sharks. A chance! 2-0! Unbelievable! The Sharks have gone 2-0 up here in Port Harcourt against a team in form, and this court, see what it means to Festus Allen, and everyone should be happy for him. He's done well. On his third match, Chiamaka Madu, he's been looking in that 80-yard box for so long, and now he finally gets his goal.
Sloppy defending on the part of Sharks. The ball was just bubbling in that 18-yard area. One would have expected the mass of Sharks defenders. Ofem Pinyam doing his own contribution to all of this one. And in all of this, Musa Madu Chiamaka had enough time to bury the ball low of Okemute Oda in goal for Warri Wolves.
Chiamaka Madu celebrates, giving us...
In all of this, the brilliant technique of Abu Aziz speaks it all. The way he killed that ball dead and took that wonderful shot that Charles Tambe could not really deal with. Ala Kufre Bong to dribble the goalkeeper, took his time and chipped the ball over an advancing Gabriel Olaleko for his side's only goal. But the sight of Abu Aziz practically bringing that ball dead will live with me for some time to come, as visiting Warri Wolves try to salvage a result here. Kufre Ebong, the substitute, has come in to show what he's got, his abilities on the pitch.
Sharks better watch it, it's not over yet. Still got about 5 minutes, yes. 5 minutes, and can Warri Wolves get the second goal?
All right, so those are highlights, of course, as we now spend some time to give you our review of games played today, March day 21. Dumnodi Okonta has joined us now, and we're happy to have him with us on Sports. And Dumnodi, welcome to the show.
Good evening. Good evening to our viewers. Good evening.
All right.
Before I go on,
Well, you were mentioning those who played at the Under-17 World Cup in 2009. You knew that Egbeta was part of that team.
Yeah, MON. That's why Michael Egbeta,
MON. And he invited to the Super Eagles team several times. Laidi Okolawo was part of that team.
Yes.
Kingsley Udo, who plays for Sunshine Star, was part of that squad.